It is a dangerous thing to start manipulating water and then starting to bring in drugs or pills and stuff to do it. And I know you guys throw out words like pills and diuretics and steroids like it's nothing, but the majority of my friends died because of that stuff.
He's just asking how important water plays a role when you're bulking rather than when you're drying out.
You don't need the training, you need the nutrition.
You need to know how you.
I don't care if the gyms are closed.
Yeah, it's just.
Jeffrey said that the other day. Jeffrey said the first 3-4 months, all we had was a barbell, but we had nutrition. Nutrition is everything. But 17-year-old kiddo, great job. Stay with that. Keep putting the size on. I love the youngsters because the youngsters get it. The youngsters want that information. They're not bitter about life and angry yet.
Right. No.
And so they have all these dreams and passion.
Well, I also think that these youngsters, it's all about how they've been brought up at home as well.
Yeah, great point.
You know,
Really.
so they could be.
Mona just hit it out of the park right there.
I just think so because I see it now with Titan. He copies and he does what we show him to do.
Is he asleep?
Yeah.
Wow.
After that swim, are you kidding?
I
You
know.
guys go to Titan's page on Instagram and check out his stories. Okay, he just finished swimming. It's just a little savage.
Yeah.
I got an address here for us to go to.
He's just asking how important water plays a role when you're bulking rather than when you're drying out.
Water is the number one thing. So, yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you helped me on that. So, water is the number one thing.
It's important.
Doesn't matter if you're bulking. It matters on if you're alive. Have water. All right. So, just for anybody, I know he asked a question about bulking or drying out. Drying out is basically what we do at the end of a cut to even look that much better. That's like Mona always walks around doing that. I have to do a dry out to look like Mona.
I talked to Jack about that the other day because he was like, you're like 90%, like all your life since I've known you, see pictures and everything. You're like 90%. I say, yep, and I'm gonna stay at 90%. That means I'll do a dry out, guys, and I'm gonna be at 100%. That's all I need to do. But yeah, it's just the way I grew up eating. That's all it is. Nutrition.
You set yourself up to win
Yeah,
from a
it's just-
start.
Without realizing it. I
Yes.
want you to know that I didn't know that that this
Well,
how it's gonna be.
Titan doesn't realize
No,
how
it
we're
doesn't.
setting
I
him
don't
up to
realize.
win
Yeah.
and the size he's going to. You can't coach size. You guys all understand that, right? You can't coach size. So when you guys ask us why do we feed him the way we feed him, you can't coach it. And also, it doesn't matter if you're genetically prone to be 6'2" or 6'3". You won't reach that if your nutrition isn't correct. You can still be shorter. If your dad's a tall guy or a short guy, your growth depends off your own nutrition and how you feed your body. And so we're going to make Titan as big as possible. You don't have 20-inch arms unless you have veins in the arms. So,
Yeah, if it's like Kelly does.
nope. No. Kelly has 21-inch fat arms. They're not 21-inch arms.
They still 21-inch arms. I just take the fat out.
Nope.
The word.
People do ask me that. So that's not an odd question. Somebody will say something like, and they just did this the other day. He goes, hey, I look great everywhere except I got fat around the stomach. You most likely got fat everywhere. It's just you're okay with how it looks everywhere else, just not around the stomach. So I just make sure that you analyze yourself truthfully. And here's the trick on how you do it. And this is why I have the Titans take pictures. You can't lie. When a picture is taken, and I'll tell Mona, tell them. Serge, you can tell them.
Oh, yeah.
These two will take pictures of me.
I'm
And
not getting
whatever
used to
I
this.
think in my mind or what I see in the mirror is not in the photo,
Ah, it's a problem.
it's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
It's a problem because I'm sitting there looking in the mirror going, okay, I'm almost there. And then I look at the photo and I'm like, I'm nowhere close to being there. So we all have that issue. Don't even for a second say I don't have that issue either.
Right.
I have that issue. I have that issue more than you guys because I actually take it serious, and I really focus on that, and I try to fix that. So, yeah, at that point, Serge has got this classic car that he brought over. Oh, it's what year is it?
72.
A 72 Mustang.
Mach 1, yeah.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I always like the
Such a
black
great-
car, but I'll tell you when he pulled up in this thing and it's yellow, and I know that yellow sounds like, well, a yellow car that doesn't. This thing is smooth, man. If you guys know like Steve McQueen, this is something he would be driving. It's badass, badass. I know David would know that, huh?
Hell yeah.
David would know. Great job, buddy. First off, congratulations at 50 years old. Just kind of getting moving and grooving and taking health and fitness serious. And again, this is something that, I wish everybody would do from a young age instead of waiting. But you dropped some good weight there. Yeah, you're going to be able to build some muscle. I think right now, though, I would think right now, think about just strengthening the body. You're 50. So the key point here is, yes, build muscle, but strengthen the body so you're still moving in 10 years. I would think that would be the more important thing right now. Okay, buddy? I'm still blown away that Father has a 10-year-old on my strength program. I love that. I love that parents are setting their kids up to win like that. Yeah. Hey, guys, be smart about this. Like somebody's jumping in talking about water depletion and using medication to do it. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Supplementation and water droppage and all that stuff. Don't play around with that. It is a dangerous thing to start manipulating water and then starting to bring in drugs or pills and stuff to do it. Man, I don't recommend it. I've had friends that died doing that. Benaziz that died doing that.
Really?
So don't play around with that, guys. And I know you guys throw out words like pills and diuretics and steroids like it's nothing, but the majority of my friends died because of that stuff. And so you guys take it so nonchalant like you can do it forever. That's an unfortunate thing. It's an very unfortunate thing that you guys take it so casual, like nothing's wrong with it. I think for a lot of you, if you pay attention to a lot of the old-time bodybuilders that abused it and see how they move and groove nowadays, maybe you'd have a little bit more comprehension on that you can't do something like that and survive or have a productive life. So I wish you guys would be a little bit more intelligent when it comes to that kind of stuff. So on this last note, we're going to talk about somebody who had has diabetes, stage 2, and all he did, regardless of being on my plan or not, is he paid attention to the notes I gave him and suggestions on consistency and what to do. And he's already getting in better shape and getting motivated. So I freaking love that. And that's great. So continue forward, guys. Have a great day. We're going to go get this Korean barbecue.
Steve wants to know